fellow Amazonians at home and across the diaspora. Today I speak to you with resolve and clarity. Our position is straightforward. La République du Cameroun has no legitimacy in Amazonia. We are not part of its electorate, its institutions, proclamations, laws, and constitution, as well as its so-called elections. They have no legal or moral standing on our soil. We do not recognize them. I therefore call on all observers to disregard and disqualify any electoral results purported to come from the southern Cameroon's Amazonia. What we witnessed on the 12th is the familiar pattern of organized thievery, a fraudulent ritual orchestrated by CPDM corrupt machinery of colonial administrators, Elecam officials, party stalwarts, soldiers, and hired thugs. Let me begin by thanking the Amazonian State Armed Forces, our volunteer enforcers, civil society groups, and the general population of the southern Cameroons who adhered to the nationwide sit-in strike across our territory. You accomplished this demanding task with discipline and professionalism. Reports reaching my desk from our defense and civil networks, corroborated by independent media sources, all confirm that you preserved order, protected civilians, and achieved a 95% boycott of La République du Cameroun's electoral charade. The world now knows or recognizes the truth. We are not part of La République du Cameroun. We do not participate in its electoral shows, and we cannot be governed by those we did not choose. To accept otherwise will be to endorse continued annexation. For your courage, the nation, both the living and the dead, owes you gratitude for standing for what was right when it was most dangerous to do so. Fellow countrymen and women, fellow Amazonians, one of La République's presidential candidates recently insinuated in Bamenda that his personal friendships, past associations, or proximity with certain Amazonians are proof that he is capable of resolving the war. But friendship is not integrity, and apologies not directed to real victims and their families are mere political theater. You cannot ask us to forgive you for supporting for 8 years those who are killing us for standing for our rights. Then you go on to demand in the same breath that we must agree to surrender all our underground resources to you as the price for our freedom. How is that the cure for a nation? That is freedom according to the butcher. Says to the cow, I must cut your throat for there to be peace. Is it any wonder we say that all French Cameroon politicians sing the same song with different dance steps? Two parties of equal status cannot enter into an agreement where one dictates the terms that the other party must accept or be annihilated. La République du Cameroun did not conquer us in a war. Many colonial politicians refer to every one of our people as Amazonians, simply because of ancestry, appearance, or rhetoric. But neither our ancestry nor our past position guarantee loyalty today. Amazonian affiliation expires when conviction is compromised. One may be born an Amazonian, yet lose one's Amazonianness through betrayal or capitulation. Such a person forfeits the credibility to represent the people. The colonizer always exploits this, conflating geography for loyalty, to fabricate false representatives and impose them as our voices. This is the old French Cameroon method, create an elite, corrupt them, and proclaim that they speak for the people. Faces may change, but methods do not. Trust no La République du Cameroun politician empowered by the mafia, for power is never given without strings. The only French Cameroon leader worthy of some consideration is one with the courage to end the slave treaties signed with France in 1958. The free people of southern Cameroon will not be deceived by the empty promises of slave leaders who lack the capacity to honor them. My fellow comrades in the movement, those who have abandoned the restoration struggle and now campaign for regime change in La République du Cameroun are no longer with us. They are the house slaves of our generation. Those who lived so long in the master's house that they came to reject freedom and served to maintain their own bondage. The soft excitement over La République du Cameroun's elections or selection is tantamount to inviting the occupier to remain in Amazonia. It betrays the blood of our heroes and the wishes of our martyrs. Let no one call that naivety. There is no naivety in hell. And for 8 years, we have lived through hell. Our people are suffering, displaced, and dying daily. To know this and still collaborate with the occupier is not innocence. It is wickedness and selfishness. Some of these Chiroma and Kanto friends are amongst some of the most or same voices that once accused my presidency of wanting to sell Amazonia to La République du Cameroun. But today, through their own alliances and applauses, their true political affiliations are now clear to all. If it is not your fight, you cannot have a dog in it. They sought to seize the cockpit and sell us cheap to their one Cameroon friends. Some of these house slaves, like Frundi before them, have asked some of you to join La République du Cameroun politics and not put our eggs in one basket. But what two baskets do we have in Amazonia? There's only one basket, independence. The so-called second basket is the one Cameroon basket. It is a python's gullet waiting to swallow the eggs of our freedom. To place our eggs there is surrender or betrayal. Let me be clear. A federated one Cameroon is not a substitute for independence. It is the opposite of independence. We must not be deceived, delayed, or destroyed, not by greed, stupidity, weakness, or corruption. We are a free people, and if we will ever choose to join another country, we must negotiate as a free people. Our equality with the French Cameroon in 1961 must first be fully restored and recognized before any sovereign decision about our future can be made by us. Anything less than that is annexation in disguise. Historically, the people of southern Cameroon have been under successive foreign powers, Britain, Germany, then Britain again, before being fraudulently annexed by La République du Cameroun. None of the other territories of that former colonial entity remain under occupation today except the southern Cameroons. We were not cursed by God to live perpetually subjugated. We have restored our sovereignty and we will defend it. Only in freedom shall we decide our destiny. If French Cameroon accepted conditional independence from the French in 1958, let them know that we shall not. Our freedom is God-given and non-negotiable. My fellow warriors of the revolution, this conflict will not be resolved at any table dressed by retired or compromised actors, those who traded principle for position or personal comfort. A genuine and lasting settlement must involve those who represent the living will of the people, not those who have abandoned the cause of self-determination and now beg for crumbs at the oppressor's table. We acknowledge the campaign promises of some candidates to release our people from detention. But let me emphasize, the release of our comrades who were illegally imprisoned is not a resolution of the conflict. It is simply housekeeping before dialogue can begin, because they too must be part of the talks. They should never have been arrested in the first place. Their release only corrects an injustice. Yet, we will demand not only their freedom, but also compensation and damages for them and their families. Still, Ambazonia will judge every ex-prisoner for their deeds after release. History shows that La République du Cameroun often recruits its enemies in prison and sends them back as agents of compromise. We remember the consortium leaders who were arrested, and men like Issa Chiroma, Buba Bello, and Titus Ezoa, rebels who entered prison and emerged silenced or co-opted. We celebrate all who have suffered for us for this cause and now endure imprisonment. But we shall not excuse betrayal after release. Sympathy must never replace loyalty to the cause for which thousands have died. We are a new generation of Southern Cameroonians. We will not be deceived by appearances or softened by sentiments. By their fruits we shall know them. To the people of the world, let it be clear, no elections took place in Ambazonia. The numbers announced from Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia are statistical sorcery, shameless fraud. Ballot boxes were stuffed overnight by the CPDM criminal syndicate using registers instead of voters. What occurred on October 12 in Ambazonia was a constitutional coup d'etat organized by Paul Biya, an act of force or force use, or an act that uses force to steal power from the people. The world must not condone this, only to later condemn a military coup d'etat when it happens in Cameroon. In today's Cameroon, ballots are a facade. Power does not flow from the polls, but from the cabal in Paris. The junta in Yaoundé fears life after power. They cling to office, not from patriotism, but from self-preservation. Those who enable them for profit, prestige, or foreign interests will one day be judged by history and by the people of Cameroon. To international stakeholders, friends and partners of Cameroon, especially those who still place loyalty to failed rulers like Paul Biya above justice for the people, take heed. Those who side with drowning dictators stand against the people. Learn from Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Senegal, and now Côte d'Ivoire. The oppressed always reclaim their power, one way or the other. And when they do not forget those who aided their oppressors. Those who prop up undemocratic regimes, the case of Bazoum, Ouattara, Compaoré, Biya, always end up on the trash pages of African history. And when the people will arise, do not blame it on Russian propaganda, for I have told you the truth. Fellow Ambazonians, the time to act is now with discipline, unity, and purpose. Number one, disregard La République's authority and laws within Ambazonia. No recognition, no cooperation, no coexistence under annexation. Number two, keep our Monday ghost town strong They remain our most powerful symbol of nonviolent defiance. Number 3, document all violations of international law. Preserve evidence, witness statements, and objective records. Number 4, protect our community, schools, houses of worship, hospitals, and civilians. This must never be targeted with political violence. Let us intensify our diplomacy. Number 5, press our case internationally for recognition, sanctions, and mediation rooted in our right to self-determination. Number 6, prepare for negotiations from a position of strength. Build political, legal, and diplomatic capacity now. Number 7, organize a national fund for resettlement and reintegration, encouraging our displaced people to prepare for return. Amazonia is not a bargaining chip. We will not allow our struggle to be reduced to personal ambitions. We owe the dead more than rhetoric. We owe them results. No career politician vying for La République du Cameroon's presidency will use Amazonia as a launch pad to power. The settlement of this war must arise from the place of equality, as it was in the beginning. Two states of equal status, so shall it be in the end. Dear French Cameroon, if you do not rise to demand accountability from those you govern, you will bear the weight of your silence. No one is coming to save you. Your salvation lies in your own hands. If you wait for Yaoundé's corrupt constitutional council to grant you freedom, your destiny will remain hostage to deceit. No one truly wins elections in Cameroon because no genuine elections ever occur. A process that cannot transfer power is not democracy. It is theater. Those who competed in this non-contest were deceived. In a dictatorship, power is either taken by the people or given by the dictator, never won by the votes. If you refuse to defend your sovereign choice, forget about elections altogether. As your lifetime neighbors, we warn you, the Franco-Bulu Esingan cabal now ruling Yaoundé is leading your country towards self-annihilation. If you do not stand up as one, you will perish. If you rise together, you may yet survive. As I have said before, Amazonia will not fight with you or for you. In the past, we fought for everything while you took everything and returned only insults on us. Les Biafrais, les Bamenda, des pieds gauche, Anglophone. Even if your King Bia exists or leaves power today, the struggle for his throne may plunge you still into deeper chaos. Many political hyenas around you people, that jungle cultivated in Yaoundé will take generations to civilize. Brace yourselves, your chickens are coming home. Amazonia, I want to call you that Amazonia, the world should look at Amazonia today and listen to us. The world should recognize us. Please recognize us, not as provocation, but as truth. We are a separate people, distinct and free. Without biased colonial squads in our territory, the future is brighter with a free Amazonia than with La République du Cameroun. Dark clouds loom over La République du Cameroun, but across Amazonia, the light of unity is dawning. Our people are politically awakened, aligned in purpose, focused, and imbued with democratic values. There is greater hope for peace, stability, opportunity, and development in a free Amazonia than in a collapsing Cameroon. Stand firm, stand united, document, boycott, organize, and advocate. We will pursue justice and freedom through disciplined action and strategic diplomacy until Ambazonia's right to self-determination is fully realized. May the courage of our people be matched by their wisdom. I invite you this Saturday to our emergency federal draft. I will give you some major announcements. God bless Amazonia, and thank you for listening.